just works.
You just rub it.
From there.
just do like the little.
You do that, and then it works as a self-lubricant from there. Nice.
Hey everybody!
Hey everybody,
How's
welcome
it
back
going?
to the R&R podcast. I'm Randy.
And I'm Reed. I love that you always spell my name wrong on my microphone. Do you do it on purpose?
No,
You're an idiot.
I am.
You're a sloppy
I
idiot.
before E except after R. That's what I need to start saying to myself.
Yeah.
So previously we talked about game franchises that
Part one, yep.
We did part one.
That
This is
totally
part two.
wasn't. That totally wasn't 30 minutes ago.
Stop giving away context clues. to our schedule.
Randy, we're wearing the same exact clothes.
Shut up. They don't notice that until you point it out.
I guarantee. I do. I notice things like that when I watch videos.
Shut up. Okay.
All right.
We just moved God of War up to Masterpiece.
Yeah, we've got to warp to Masterpiece.
These are Dragon Ball Arena fighting games.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. Those. Okay, I've never played Tenkaichi, but I have played Budokai.
How do you feel about Budokai?
I love Budokai.
Okay.
This works with the one you got me because it's unacceptable with like 4, 5, and 6 gens.
It was advertised as 1 for 9, so I don't know.
I love the Budokai. I think Budokai 3 is my favorite.
Where would you put it? You want to put it like above
Uh,
Injustice, above fighting games?
I would put it I'd put it above. Whoa, I'd put it above Dishonored.
Where is that?
Dishonored's
Oh, I see it.
behind GTA.
Yep. Okay.
Those games are fun. They're really fun. I mean, like they're a little bit different from the side scrollers, and then they're wait. So there's Ultimate Ninja, and then
There's Ultimate Ninja Storm.
they're different.
Yes.
I'd put them together though.
I'd put them together. So I've played mostly Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Yeah,
Primarily
you played the
because-
crap out of that game.
It's so good. That's something that we could do at some point.
Naruto to Boruto is a fun one too.
Naruto to Boruto was good. That's Ninja Storm 4.
It's basically a culmination.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Ninja Storm 4.
Was that- is
And
that
it's
Ninja
just
Storm
got
4?
The Naruto to Boruto is the DLC
Yeah.
that you can get with the deluxe. But
That game's fun.
yeah, it's good. I personally, because it is a good one, I would personally put it above Budokai.
Yeah. No,
Because that's
I'm.
what I
Well,
that's the one that I know.
We have more of a emotional connection to those characters.
Where
You
Here
put it
it
right
is.
there. Yeah.
I'll put it below Storm.
Yeah. Put
because
it below Storm. Yeah.
I think it's I prefer playing 4. And that goes mostly to do with just the amount of people in it. Like
Yeah.
I loved playing as adult Sasuke and adult Naruto from the Road to Boruto DLC because their ultimate was what they did against Momoshiki in the Momoshiki fight. Where
Oh,
they did
yeah.
that sync up.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful game.
You know what I wish that part of that would have been whenever they were just throwing hands with him
Mhm.
in the which movie was it? Not Naruto the Last. The
Road to Boruto. That's the
actually no, it was Naruto the Last. Yeah, that was Naruto the Last. Whenever they're fighting him on the moon or whatever.
They weren't. That wasn't Momoshiki.
Yeah, that
And
wasn't
Sasuke
Momoshiki.
wasn't there. Naruto was the only one on the moon fighting against that Otsutsuki.
I'm thinking about
You're
I
thinking about
I am thinking about the Boruto
the
movie.
Boruto movie, Road to Boruto.
Whenever they were like let's get serious, and then he
Where
just
in that one he has like a demon form or something.
he jumps straight up to like KCM2 Naruto. He just jumps straight to KCM2.
So good. Klonoa.
Never played Klonoa.
Nope. Whatever that is.
Never played that.
Fatal Fury.
Never heard of it. Never played it. Good God.
Something. Fatal Fight.
Never heard of
Final Fight.
it. Never heard of that.
Age of Fighting. Art of Fighting. It's
Nope.
Art of Fighting.
Never
Streets of Rage.
heard of it.
Burnout.
I've heard of Burnout. Never played it. I'm pretty sure that's another racing game,
I
right?
would try it because if it's anything like Paradise City, no, Burnout Paradise City. I think that's the Burnout
Yeah.
Paradise.
Burnout
yeah.
Paradise,
So I
yeah.
have played it. I do like Burnout Paradise significantly. I would rank it higher than the show, but below Left 4 Dead. Because Left 4 Dead is janky and fun, and Burnout is just a nice. I was able to turn my brain off and just drive in Paradise, and it was nice. I love that game. No idea. It says fighter. Tekken.
I've never played Tekken.
Tekken is weird. There's a dude that's a raptor, and then there's another guy with like a tiger head but a human body. This game is like the methed out version of.
That's a Fortnite character. Tiger head, human body. That's a Fortnite character.
His name is legitimately just Tigerhead Human Body.
Tigerhead Human Body.
I play it on occasion. I have one of the Tekken games for the Xbox, so I can re-download it. It is. The jiggle physics are crazy.
I was about to
The
say.
jiggle physics are nuts.
Tekken goes nutty with those jiggle physics.
And then there's just like the panda, the raptor, and then the Tiger Man.
Tigerhead Human Body.
You have like you have like the Smash character that got added. He's like the most known character from Tekken.
Yeah, what's his name?
Right.
Kazuya.
Kazuya.
Yeah.
And like he's this demon king or whatever. And then for me, he's not what I remember most from Tekken. I remember the raptor, the panda, and the tiger-headed man.
Yeah.
So it's like I remembered the weird things, and I was just like, oh, dude, what in the what?
Yeah. Good God.
Oh man, there's so much here.
There's so much, but there's also a lot that, like, at least I know I haven't played. So,
One Piece Pirate. No.
yeah, never played that.
Star Fox.
I've only ever played the first one, Star Fox 64.
What do you want?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It hasn't aged very well, but it's fun.
No, no, it hasn't.
I would put it above Sonic.
I would definitely put it above Sonic.
Yeah. Never played F-Zero.
F-Zero.
Never
I
played
want
F-Zero.
to, because it's Captain Falcon,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll put it there. Silent Hill. I've only played a couple of
Bless
Silent Hill
you.
games, and I do like how they are.
I've never played a single. The closest thing I've come to playing a Silent Hill game is PT. Remember PT?
Yeah, I remember PT.
Yeah.
I remember that once you uninstalled it, you could not play it anymore.
Yeah, it was gone
It's
forever.
gone.
It was almost like Flappy Bird.
Yeah. Dino Crisis.
Never played it.
I want to, because I've heard good things about it. I've heard good and bad things about it. Duke Nukem.
Wow, that's
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
put
words.
it in mid
Too
because
bad. I'm
the
not
memes
reading
alone
them.
make me want to play this game. And I feel like it's good.
I
That's
used-
the stuff that I've seen.
I dated a twin. People used to ask me, how did I tell them apart?
It's easy. Liz painted her fingernails purple, and Bob had a cock.
cock.
Postal.
I've heard of Postal. I know that's the one like I know that's the one where like you just go crazy or something. It's
Yeah.
like GTA on steroids.
Shantae, you play the little genie lady.
I have no idea what that is.
I'm not really interested. It's like a platformer thing. It's like Rayman, but you're a woman genie,
Mm.
something like that. Heretic and Hexen. No clue. None.
No.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's fun.
Pac-Man's
That's-
good.
Pac-Man's
it's a good,
classic.
It's a good game. I'll put it below
Good,
Tekken.
good game.
It's a good game.
Classic.
Good classic game. Tetris. Same.
Same.
feel the- I feel
Same.
the same.
I mean,
I would put it
there's
above
literally a
Pac-Man.
Tetris World Championship.
There is a Tetris 99, which is Tetris Battle Royale.
Oh,
where
I've
you
heard of
play
that.
with like 99
Heard
other
of that.
people.
I've heard of
I
that.
think this isn't Bomberman because that's Bomberman. What is this?
No idea.
Cool. Goodbye. Bomberman.
I've only ever played the Bomberman that released with the Switch. Whenever the Switch came out,
Mhm.
that Bomberman. I've only ever
That's
played
pretty
that.
decent.
It's
That's
fun.
right there.
I mean, I played it a couple times with John Lawrence. Other than that, it was fine.
Excite Bike.
Never played it.
In your butt. Splinter Cell.
I played one Splinter Cell game.
I have played one Splinter Cell.
and it was so dadgum hard, but it was fun.
I'll put
It was good. It was
put right
good.
there. Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, I want to put that in Masterpiece.
I kind of want to as well.
I kind of want to put it in
You know Aaron
Masterpiece.
Hansen voices Bruce Banner in this game?
No, I did not. Aaron Hansen's in that game.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. You
I
could,
did not-
you could fact check me real quick.
I did not know that.
But he voices Bruce Banner in a Marvel game.
Hold
And I
on, let me
believe it's
see.
Ultimate Alliance.
Let me see. Yeah, because I love Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Let's see. Can I see cast? There we go. Laura Bailey's in it. Yuri Lowenthal's in it. I don't see him. I don't see him.
Was Bruce Banner anywhere in that list?
Well, it didn't give me a list of characters. It gave me a list of actors.
Because his role, I believe, was very minuscule. Because I don't think the Hulk was in that game. I think it was just Bruce, like in a lab. somewhere.
No, Hulk was in the game, but Hulk was in the game. At least in the second one, he was. He wasn't really in the first one. I think he was one of those characters you could unlock.
Okay. Well, I don't know, but I know that Aaron Hansen plays Bruce Banner somewhere
Yeah.
in existence, and I think that's really neat. Ghost Recon. I personally find this game very enjoyable, upon the same level as Left 4 Dead. When you have a group of gaggles like with me, you, Bradley, and Nate,
Yeah.
There's a stream on this channel that if you go and look
Somewhere out there.
you go to the very end of that stream, you will hear all of us doing some sort of sign off, and I go, Reed, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Wise words.
So that was a part of my life where I was still living at my parents' house, and we used to play games late into the evening. And the way that I used to play, because my TV was at the end of my bed, I would basically just lay out like a schoolgirl with my legs kicked up in the air, and I would play. And
Every time
sometimes
you say that, it makes me giggle.
sometimes
It's so funny to me.
we would just be doing nothing. So I would set my controller down and I would just like whatever, and they were just dicking around for like 20 straight
We
minutes.
were trying to get
and,
back up the mountain.
and then I just fell asleep, and whenever I woke up, I was on my PS4 homepage. I woke up at like 7 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
So funny.
There's a lot of games. A lot of them we haven't played.
A lot of. I want to go ahead and get this out of the way.
Actually, yeah, go ahead and get Ratchet and Clank out of the way.
I personally have you
I've never played a single
I
Ratchet and Clank
personally
game.
find them to be good platformer shooter games.
Yeah,
I think they are very fun. I think they are better than Sly Cooper, but that is me personally.
I've never played them. I have no
Um,
opinion. Can we go down to Diablo?
Yeah.
Can we put
Where's Diablo?
Diablo
There
is
it
literally right there.
Okay.
I have played Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, and I'm wanting to play Diablo 4 whenever I have enough money. I'm going to put them in Masterpiece.
Okay.
I've had Diablo 3 for 2 weeks. I've already beaten it 4 times. And once I beat it on Torment 9.
So what is the next game on this list that you can see that we've played together? Like I know I've played
Rock
Amnesia.
Band.
Okay, so if Rock Band is the next for you, I've played Amnesia.
I've not
I'm gonna
played a
go
single
ahead- I'm gonna
Amnesia
go ahead
game.
and I'm gonna- They're good. They're good. I'm gonna put them above Dishonored.
Now, I do know that I do have access to all of them because I have Xbox Game Pass. I have access to every single one of them.
I have access to
You know what? Maybe
Dark Descent.
maybe that's something that we do. We play Amnesia.
I'd say if we have time, we go ahead and start recording for October.
Yeah.
To have that set aside.
Yeah. We'll do
I
it
could-
for
we'll do-
Spooky Month.
For Spooky Month.
Spooky Month.
Spooky Month.
And for those, I think we make those like hour-long episodes, so we can maybe try to
Oh
like.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not playing Outlast though. You will not get me to do that game. That game gives me heart palpitations.
I will play Outlast.
Okay,
I
I'll
will
watch you
play
play
Outlast.
Outlast.
You have to play Alien Isolation.
I'm fine with that,
Oh, okay.
dude. Okay, Dragon
Dead
Age.
Space?
Huh?
Have you played Dead
Never
Space?
played Dead Space.
Bro, we need to play Dead Space. Okay, so Rock Band. I know we said we wanted to put
If you're-
above
if you-
Guitar Hero.
If you're gonna put wherever you put Guitar Hero, put Rock Band one step above.
God, that
Because in my opinion,
hurts me.
Guitar Hero started it,
I know.
but Rock Band made it
Band
more.
perfected it.
But Rock Band perfected it. Yes.
But my first experience with that kind of a game was Guitar Praise. The Christian version of Guitar Hero.
Dude, what was your life, dude? What is your
My
life?
life was hell
Dude,
for a hot minute.
Dude, literally one time, dude, my sisters used to come home from school, and I would play the drums. My sister Abigail would sing, which is funny because Dara's the one that sings like almost professionally now, and me and Dara would either swap out on drums and guitar because Abigail wasn't coordinated enough to do any of the other instruments. And one time we were playing Man in the Box by well, what's the name of the band that sings Man? I'm the man in the box. Alice in Chains.
I almost said Alice in Chains.
Alice in
I was
Chains.
like, I feel like that's Alice in Chains.
The one time that my parents 'cause my parents didn't like once we got to like a certain age, my parents they just sort of like they were like they're like, oh, they're gonna like what they like and whatever.
Yeah.
But my dad heard that song from his living room, from his bedroom. He come out like he was just like, hey, look. He's like, look, can y'all not play that song in this house
Ever again.
ever again? So we didn't touch that song. That's the only time my dad ever like went out of his way. Okay, before we do Five Nights, because I don't even want to do Five Nights. Grab Dragon Age.
Yeah.
And drag that up.
Masterpiece?
No,
No.
I'm not gonna put it in Masterpiece.
What?
I want to put it in Very Good, but I'm going to request that you put it above Titanfall.
I will. Okay, for you, because and this is why I'm saying this. You got me into Dungeons and Dragons via a Dragon Age campaign.
Yes.
So that world is very dear to me as well,
Yes.
even though I'm not as connected to it as you are.
I have to say this.
I put it above Titanfall for that exact reason. I tried playing Inquisition.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do after I got through the tutorial.
Yeah, that's a rough one. You almost with Dragon Age, you have to start. Okay, here's my deal. the only thing that drags Dragon Age down,
Drags Dragon Age. I'm sorry.
here's my problem. I don't want to get into the. Here's the thing. Between Mass Effect and Dragon Age, I had to decide which one I wanted to put in Masterpiece, and I feel like Mass Effect is a more complete trilogy.
Understandable.
With Dragon Age, it's like Dragon Age Origins is a masterpiece by itself. Dragon Age 2 is okay. And then Dragon Age Inquisition is fun, okay? But it's so far removed from the original Dragon Age games. So far removed from the first one.
Have you played FNAF? Like at all?
I've never played a single FNAF game.
Okay. Well,
And I've watched one episode of Markiplier playing it.
Come back here. I have played it. I will get behind my
Now-
experience with it in a second.
Now, here's what
I think they are good.
I will say this to you. If we can find them, I'll play them.
They're available on the Switch. You can get the entire collection on the Switch.
How much is it?
I don't know, but you can buy it as a physical physical cartridge. So if we could feasibly, because I have to go get black cherry soda tomorrow, we could feasibly go and find it.
Why do you have to get black cherry soda?
Shut up, slut.
So Randy's fiance had a black
cutting
cherry
this out.
soda in the
I'm
fridge,
cutting this out.
and
This makes me feel like a.
I know all the memes.
So you know I'm a PK. My dad is kind of a pastor associated. He's on that level.
I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Yes.
So PKs, being from the church, PKs tend to be the ones that act out a bit more because they are held to a higher standard.
I acted out. I wasn't a PK.
You're an exception though. You're also just dumb.
No, I like. Girls just want to have fun. So do boys.
I'm a material
I'm a
girl.
material girl.
Anyway, so when my parents,
Huh?
yes,
Yes.
what? Okay.
Pause.
Give me a kiss on my.
Down my black cherry soda bottle.
Pause. Pause.
I love you. Okay.
They just probably heard a what smack from that.
Probably
kid
did.
with that mic right there.
And I'm gonna make it like 8 times louder.
You bass boost it.
Can you please actually do that?
I'll-
Hilarious.
I'll do it.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. So
Material girl.
when my parents didn't like something or some people,
Yeah.
they made it known. Can you hit that back on for me? The extra light is probably gonna help with the visual. The other one. I don't need that one on. I need the other one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, electricity.
That's fine.
Sorry, lighting. Anyway, so not only was I going against their wishes by hanging out with the neighbor kids that they didn't like,
Mm-hmm.
but the neighbor kids had bought the FNAF games on their phone because for a while you
was
could get
mobile,
the FNAF games on mobile.
I do remember that.
And my experience playing 1 and 2 was on somebody else's Android phone. But I've played them, and I want to finish playing them. So, another thing that we can record for Spooky Month.
For Spooky Month.
I like calling it Month. Like Spooky,
Spooky Month.
Spooky Month.
Spooky Muff.
Whoa! Yeah.
Can you send me the link real quick that you bought it with?
Okay.
I just want to make sure you're going to use it back.
All right. All right.
Turn it off and I'll
Okay. All right. Here, I'll scroll down.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let's see here.
Next one that I can see that I have played.
Oh, bro, Super Monkey Ball.
I haven't really played Super Monkey. You're dragging it like a foot behind, and I don't understand how. But okay.
Dude, Super Monkey Ball. Dude, me and my sister used to play the mess out of this game. I'm gonna put it above Burnout. These games are so much fun. I know they're very kiddie and stupid, but I'm gonna put those right there. They're just really fun. They're cute. They're fun. Oh, bro, here we go. Hold on. We have to. Okay. So here's what happens. Here's what's happening, kids. We're going out of order because we're seeing a line of games that neither one of us have played a lot
I played
of.
Worms.
You played Worms? I haven't played Worms.
Yeah, Worms is pretty fun.
I
I played it with Bradley.
Let's see here. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So what do you think about... What do you have to say about The Forest, Randy?
I like The Forest.
Yeah? We played a good bit of that
played a
game.
good bit of that. We also found out that things spawn and attack you more rapidly the more
trees
wood
you cut down,
use.
the more wood you use, yeah. Like where do you want to put it?
And honestly, can we put it in Masterpiece?
Do you want to put it in Masterpiece?
Some about those legs, man.
Mm,
Some about that woman's floppy 6 titties and
37 pairs of
37
legs,
pairs of
8
legs.
titties.
And we were cannibals. Me and you specifically were cannibals.
Yeah,
While Bradley and Nate were trying to just survive, we were like, meat.
yeah. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way.
Trash.
We're gonna drag Destiny.
Trash.
No, it's not trash.
It's bad.
It's not bad. It's fun. It's just why.
It's bad.
I'll put it right here above Kingdom Hearts. I'll put Destiny right here above Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Because I did have fun playing it. Like, I have fun memories. It's just like, I don't know. Okay. Destiny is such a roller coaster. Their peaks, like, when they peak, they peak. But
Oh,
when
yeah.
they valley, oh my
Hey,
god, do they
go
valley.
down.
Yeah, they valley hard. Mario Party.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I honestly think we could put all the Mario games in Masterpiece, like we talked
yeah.
about earlier.
Mario
like-
Party, Mario
Maybe
Kart,
not
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Tennis, but that one and like Mario and Luigi, because the RPG thing I was talking about, Mario and Luigi is that.
Yeah. Mario Kart. I mean like Mario Kart, I mean that's hours upon hours upon hours of fun that you can have with people. I mean, you can literally sit and play that game forever.
Forever.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Oh yeah.
That game. I mean, that's not going in Masterpiece, but it is going to go in Very Good. I'll put it right here. I'll put it below Pokemon because obviously, like Mario and Sonic Olympic Games was just 2 games, I think, because they did.
Yeah, they did 2 different years.
2 different years.
That was it.
It was like the London Olympics and then the Tokyo Olympics, I think. I can't really remember. Let's see.
The Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi, I think, should go into Masterpiece.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm currently replaying a game that I actually used to have the cartridge of. It's Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and it is you play as Mario and Luigi, and you are going through. Princess Peach has had her voice stolen,
Oh.
and so you're going through trying to recover her voice from the neighboring kingdom, the Bean Kingdom. They expounded on some Mario lore
Yeah.
that I was really hoping to see a reference to in the Mario movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they had like the map that had the different kingdoms
Yeah.
nearby, I took that as my sign of like
I'm
that's
pretty
nice.
sure they're gonna make more. All right, here we go. Here's something that's near and dear to my heart.
Fable.
Fable.
I haven't played it,
But
you've played. a
God,
lot
these
of it.
games are so good. I'm tempted to put them in Masterpiece.
Go ahead, dude. If you want to put them in Masterpiece, go
They're
ahead.
so good. I mean, like, even look, everybody hates on 3, but I really like 3. It's not my favorite one, obviously. Out of the 3, it's my least favorite, but I still think it's a very good game. I mean, 1 is perfect. 2 is just,
I think Valve needs to learn how to count.
well, they're making a 4th Fable. They're making a 4th one.
No, Valve. No, I'm not talking about your Fable series. I'm talking about Valve.
What is Valve?
Valve is the people who are responsible for games like Half-Life, games like Portal.
Yeah.
That if you notice, those 2 titles that I just mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
they cap out at
2.
2.
Yeah. All right, do you want to go ahead and rank Borderlands since
Oh, yeah.
you're the one that's played that one?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. Okay? But I do think it's very good, and I think it needs to be very high in very good. I would say below Assassin's Creed.
Put it right there below Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be so Dragon Age to Assassin's Creed is your like first and second, whereas
Yeah.
Titanfall and Borderlands are my first and second.
Yeah.
So Titanfall is a very serious story, very thought provoking. Borderlands, you're running through the desert, and the next thing you hear is, "I'll make your face into a pizza."
I'm the conductor of the poop train. I've
Exactly.
never played Borderlands,
I-
but I have seen that.
I
Tell her she's the most beautiful woman you've seen in her life, and please, for the love of God, don't say poop. I'm the conductor of the poop train.
That's the playable character. That's a playable character in Borderlands 2.
That's
you
a
can
playable
play as that psycho.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Sniper
That's-
Elite.
it's a DLC character. I haven't played it.
What?
I have like Sniper Elite 4
I could have.
free.
We played that together, dude. I swear.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm putting it in
It
very
was,
good.
It was probably you and Nate.
I'm
but
putting it very good. I dude, it was me and Nate and Bradley, and I swear you were there.
I might have been in the party, but I wasn't playing
I
Sniper
put it
Elite.
right there below Doom
Okay.
because I've only ever played 4 and the newest one.
Another thing, the reason why I put Borderlands so high, another one of my favorite little bits that they did. There's a side mission. There's a side mission that you can do, that you go and you get this SMG, very poor stat SMG,
Yeah.
horrible gun. It talks. When you fire, it screams. Like when you're shooting it, it's screaming.
Yeah.
And then when you reload, it goes reloading. it talks.
Oh, here we go. Dark Pictures Anthology.
Ooh.
So this is
Oh,
so this is the Man of
Until
Medan.
Dawn, Man of Medan.
No,
I'm-
Until Dawn's not included in
Really?
this. It's not included. It's
Okay.
Man of Medan all
I
the
was
way
counting
to
it as like the people who made.
No, it's the Dark Pictures Anthology
Okay.
starts with Man of Medan and it goes all the way to the newest one, which is House of Fear.
Ashes?
House of Ashes. No. It's the newest one with H.H. Holmes. It's like H.H. Holmes is House. Now I haven't played the newest one. I've only ever played Man of Medan.
We played Man of Medan, and then we
Uh,
started playing the next one.
Oh God, I can't
From
remember
that?
the names. Because it was the one in like it was one with the one in the like the village.
City of Bones, maybe?
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. We started playing
They're
the
fun.
second one.
They're really good.
I like them.
I like them. They're really. I enjoy
like
games
that
like
they
that.
added the multiplayer aspect, even like long distance, like
Yeah.
what we did with Man of Medan and stuff.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought it
funny.
was really funny.
That
I
was
hated
funny.
the fact that I got stuck on that notebook. Whenever I was
Yeah.
playing as that dude and I got stuck
Yeah.
on that notebook, I was just like,
Well,
guys?
let's put it between Amnesia and Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
we'll do that. We'll do
that.
that. I love how we haven't put anything in horrible and trash yet. All right. Anything else you see on here? Oh wait, hold on. Wait.
Saints Row, Overwatch is
wait.
okay.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. It's our first bad game.
Okay, I'll take that. I personally like it a little bit more, but I'm gonna leave it in bad because we need a bad game.
Oh, hold on. I do not understand the point of this game. I downloaded it.
It's Madden, but bad.
No, it's not even Madden. It's soccer. It's Football Manager. Yeah, no.
I'm an American,
Well, here's the thing.
and I'm offended.
Well, here's the thing. I thought it'd be cool, and I was like, oh, I kind of like games like this. Bro, I just straight up not have a good time. I straight up did not have a good time.
Okay, let's go back down and see. Okay.
All right,
Um,
Dead Space. I know you played it. I haven't.
I've only played the first one,
Okay.
and it's good. It's very good. I want to play the remaster because the remaster is like supremely better.
I've heard the remaster is good.
I would put it above Doom
Okay.
because Doom, you are the horror villain. Dead Space, you're the victim.
Yeah, you're the victim the whole time.
Like there are parts of the ship that are alive, and if you get too close, it will eat your entire lunch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read these Mega Man titles because I think one of them might be the Mega Man I'm thinking about. I know Far Cry, so I want to move Far Cry.
Oh, hold on.
If you can see it, yeah.
I see it. I found it.
I want to move Far Cry up to Masterpiece,
Okay.
but like all the way at the end. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that it deserves this rank at all. One game out of any of the Far Cry games deserves this rank.
Which one?
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Okay, I've never played a single Far Cry game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Me and you both like 80s action movies, right?
To a certain extent, yeah.
I mean, you got your Rambo, you've got your Terminator. This is every 80s action movie rolled up into one,
Yeah.
smoked, and then coughed back up, and re-rolled and re-smoked. let me explain. So, because I think this is kind of it. I think this is kind of our definitive list right now because
Well-
everything else is either we haven't played it
Well, no, hold on.
or we
There's
don't want
there's
to.
something that I saw, but I can't seem to find it now. It's where is it? There's a certain game that I saw that I know that I've played, and it just keeps disappearing on me.
Soul Calibur.
Never played Soul Calibur.
The only one that I played, it was like a demo of it. You could play as Yoda and Darth Vader.
Now here's my problem. Here's my thing about The Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching the show
Mhm.
and I was like, you know what? I want to play the games. I've heard the games are really good. And I picked up the first game because I knew there's 3 and I want to start at the beginning. And it's not fun. And I was told that the third one is the only good one. So, but the only thing that I've played has been absolute terrible. So I hate that I have to do this, but the one game that I played has been one,
Yeah.
the first Witcher, and yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
scroll back down. 'Cause
I saw
know there's
Xenoverse
one
on
in
here.
here.
I saw Xenoverse on here.
Oh yeah, go down. Down. There it is. There it is.
Oh, here we go.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Xenoverse. Repetitive, fun. I'll put it.
Adarishi.
Oh yeah, I remember that character you made. I'll put it right here. Put it,
it was Hananoshi.
Hananoshi. I'll put it between Wolfenstein and Mega Man. It's fun.
Correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, but for those of you who don't have Google Translate or want to go and look that up, I made a character with no nose, and I named him No Nose.
No nose.
I mean, like, there's classics on here that we know we've played, like Space Invaders
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
Space
I
Invaders.
don't feel like dragging all of these up here. Like,
Space Invaders is good.
it's good. Like I said, I've played Worms. Not enough for me to have to give it a ranking.
I've actually
played it
never
a few
played a
times.
single.
It's fun, okay, because you put your worms where you want them.
Yeah, and then
And then
I've
you
watched people play it. I've never
back and
played
forth.
it. I used to
Me and-
watch.
me and Bradley
I used to
played it a
watch
little bit.
Achievement Hunter play it all the time, but I've never
Oh,
actually
man.
played it.
Oh, Destroy All Humans. Destroy All Humans. It's got to be in like a good.
I've never actually played this game.
I would put it above Burnout.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Like a lot of these games I haven't played. Like I've never played Wasteland, never played Perfect Dark, never played Jack and Daxter, never played Crisis, never played Fear.
Some would disagree with me, but I believe Jack and Daxter is a Ratchet and Clank ripoff. But that's just me.
But I know Brandon would probably disagree with you. Splatoon. I played Splatoon, the one that dropped with the Switch. I think it was Splatoon 2. I think.
Maybe.
Played
so.
played that one. Really fun. I'll put it like right here.
Okay.
It was really fun. I played it for like a week straight and then never touched it again.
All right.
Let's see. There's Fear. Never played that. I've actually never played Baldur's Gate, which is funny because I'm a huge BioWare fan. Never played a Baldur's Gate, but I may actually like play. I'll go ahead and put this in. Never played,
But
but
would like to. Yeah.
Woo!
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. Never played Monster Hunter. Never.
I've played a couple of Kirby games. Like I'm trying to
Well,
really think.
we know we have a friend who's played a lot of Kirby games.
That's right, and I know exactly where you'd put it.
Yeah, I know where he put it.
Trash.
No, I'm not gonna put it in trash.
No.
I'll put it in never played, but I mean, I'd like to try one day, but it's just there's so much. I never played a single Warhammer game, and they look so much fun.
Henry Cavill apparently loves the actual Warhammer.
Yeah, he plays the actual
Top
Warhammer. Yeah,
I'm
I'll put it
very-
right there.
I'd like to try it. I think it would be
I'll
fun.
put it in. I'd like to play it one day. What is this? Ultimate.
Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles. I haven't personally played that. I don't know what
Hey,
that
wait,
is.
are these the Game Boy games?
Maybe?
These might be the Game Boy games.
Just dropped it. Like, nope.
It just dropped it right there, didn't it? I'll put it right there. Never played. I'm pretty sure those are the Game Boy games. Actually never played. You know what the funny thing is?
Mhm.
My PlayStation 4 came with a copy of Horizon Zero Dawn, the second game.
Oh, New Horizon. Okay.
Yeah, it actually came with a copy of that. Never played it. Never played either game. I've heard oodles about it, but never played it. Nate's brother, Will, talks like apparently it's like one of his favorite games.
Abrams also talking about Binding of Isaac. So
Oh, I actually played the original Binding of Isaac when it first came out. Like when
you want to rank it?
I was in high school. Where is
right
it?
there next to Dead Rising. Below. Down. Okay, over. Stop. Okay, down. Okay. To the right. There it is.
Oh, there it is. This thing is not working.
Read. And I mean read as in R-E-A-D, not your name.
Binding of Isaac was fun. I haven't played any of these new expansions. It's fun. I'll put it. I'll put it here below Xenoverse.
It's like you keep making it go lower. Just.
Okay, the last time I played it was 2012.
Oof.
10 years ago.
I was 12.
I was in high school. 2012 I was
9 years ago.
2012 no 2012 I was
2023.
I know.
You said 2012. It's 2023.
Randy, I want you to do that math again.
10 years ago.
10 years ago was 2013.
Correct.
So 2013 to 2012, you add a year. That's 11 years.
Either way, you're still wrong.
I was closer than you. Anyway, so Dynasty Warriors, I never played it, but I have watched Abram play the crap out of this game.
I think personally the only one that I would ever play would be the Hyrule Warriors.
That one's actually fun. I think I played a little bit of that. Get out of here,
Go away.
stupid cats. But I like all these, and I never played Insurgency, never played Little Big Planet, never played Shovel Knight, I never played Red Faction, never played Psychonauts or Kid Icarus.
Saints Row. Saints Row is like the GTA clone, right?
Never played.
I personally think it's funnier, in my opinion, to play it, because one of my favorite.
Do you want to put it like? Just
I will put it right above GTA.
right above GTA.
So, my first experience with Saints Row, I was a kid, and I found out they were coming out with like Saints Row 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And you could pre-order it, and if you pre-ordered it, you got. It was either a discount off of, or you got this item. It was a real-life item from the game called the Dildo Bat. And it was just a giant purple bat.
That was a dildo.
That was a dildo.
Do you see anything else on here that you played?
I do not see. I mean, Rayman, maybe. But, like I said, like, a lot of these, they're not worth really me putting on the list,
Yeah.
in my opinion, because I
mean-
don't ever play them that much.
Yeah. I mean, I've never.
I only really put stuff up there that I play often.
I never played a Dead Rising. I played Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
So that would count.
Yeah, I mean, the original Sands of Time, not the new one.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll put it like down here below Fire Emblem.
Sounds good. Okay.
But yeah,
I think that's it. I think that's all we can really do.
that's only 38
um,
minutes.
Fine, I'll tack this on in the end of the first one. If you're really that worried about it.
It's only 38 minutes. Oh, it was Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis is fun.
Man, I'll suck your dick.
No, stop, dude. Just stop. I'll put it right here. Put Mario Tennis below. I'll put it.
Below Smash, below.
I'll put it.
Below.
I'll put it below.
It kept getting lower.
Just keep dragging it.
Below.
Just-
Below. It gets kind of like trash. Below.
Just put it right here in trash.
Right there.
Right here in trash.
All right.
Yeah, I really don't see anything else.
All right. So for a definitive tier list,
So there really wasn't a reason for us to make this a two-parter. We can just
you can now rest assured that these are the best games ever made in existence.
yeah.
And you can play these and love them all the time. These are good and they're enjoyable. So are these, and they're a good romp. These are all right. No, we would like to try these to give an opinion.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah. See, I thought I had played a lot of video
You gotta
games.
say no.
I thought I'd played a lot of video games until I saw this list.
Yeah, man. I like for people. We sat there and we were like, yeah, we play video games a lot, and then we just looked at this list and we sat there and we went,
We've not played.
Man.
We've only played
we
like
played like 10 games.
we played like 10% of the video games that are out there. People are gonna hate us.
I don't care.
Here's
You
the
really
thing.
think I'd still be doing
I
this if
could
I cared?
I could have talked out of my butt about a lot of these, but there's no point because I'd be like, then I would just come across as ignorant.
Yeah.
So like
The
I
people who actually play the game.
know I would rather just
So
I'd rather just be
own
honest.
up to it.
I'd rather
Yeah.
just own up to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these games that I've ranked, I have played except for like I haven't played Borderlands.
Mhm.
You know, Like I think even a lot of the ones that you ranked, I've still played. I think the only ones that haven't been like I can't remember all of them, but I know Borderlands is one. Like I haven't played a lick of it.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's something that we could fix. It's a fun game. I like it. It's a fun first-person shooter. It's got a neat art style. It's like more of like a comic book look.
I just know like I booted up the first one and I got bored.
And that's I haven't played the first one. I've only played Borderlands 2 and then the pre-sequel. And the pre-sequel you get to play as Claptrap, which I think is super fun. He's a DLC character.
The only thing Borderlands I've played is the Borderlands Telltale game.
That was fun. That was a good game.
Which
It was a good
reminds me, I forgot to bring the Guardians of the Galaxy
Which
Telltale game.
I forgot about you were gonna bring that until you brought it up.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. The Telltale game stuff leads into Borderlands 3. Okay, there are characters in the Tales from the Borderlands Telltale game.
Oh really?
That are in
like
the- yeah.
Reese and all them?
Reese, Fiona. There's a DLC that they gave to Borderlands 2. It was a free DLC where it was events right before Borderlands 3.
Oh, that's cool.
And you got to see Reese. You got to see the little dude with the glasses. I forget his name.
oh,
he was
the,
like-
the one that was voiced by Charlie Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was like leading a group of bandits as like the
Yeah.
Toilet King or
Yeah, the
something.
Toilet King,
It was
yeah.
so great, so great. But yeah, no, like Borderlands is super funny to me, and I enjoy the game because it's a different kind of first person shooter.
So like
It's funky, it's weird, and I like it.
So, like, for me, Ultimate Alliance, I think for the reason why it's a masterpiece is not because of the second game. It's
Right.
because of the first game. That first game is okay. Like, I know that it's not some people don't like the play style the way it plays. It plays a lot like Diablo, but that story is just you can't top it. I mean, that was my first exposure to God Doom, like Doom with the powers of because he
God Emperor Doom.
God Emperor Doom. That was my first exposure to
I
that.
have his skin in Fortnite.
Yeah.
I have the God Emperor Doom skin.
So, like,
I
you want to know what's
love
funny
that skin so
is
much.
my final team that I beat him with the very first time that I played was a maxed out Deadpool,
Mhm.
a maxed out Spider-Man.
Yep.
It was a maxed out Daredevil,
Mhm.
and I believe it was a maxed out Doctor Strange. That was my team.
That's probably the best team to
And
win with too.
Deadpool, I could never not use Deadpool. He has some of the best lines in that game.
Oh, dude.
They're talking about going to Mephisto's realm to save to save Jean before she turns into Phoenix,
Mm.
and then you have to choose between Jean and Nightcrawler, I think it is. And they're like Captain America is talking about like Mephisto's realm is a realm of fire and brimstone and demons, and the Deadpool goes, "Why can't we ever go to the realm of lonely supermodels?" You know, or whatever. And like Spider-Man's in the back just eating a ham sandwich or something like that. Like the game is so cool because
good.
it was my first exposure to having all of my favorite superheroes crammed into one game. Dude, Deadpool has some of the best lines. Like Weasel is in the game, and if you talk to Deadpool, it's Weasel. It's like some of the funniest stuff.
Oh, dude.
Mass Effect. I mean, I know. Okay, so you said Assassin's Creed Unity,
Yeah.
right? You were like that was like your argument
Yeah.
against why you don't think Assassin's Creed is a good thing. Assassin's Creed Unity, if you play it now, it's fun.
Oh yeah.
When it
No,
la-
I was more
When it
so.
launched, it was garbage.
I was more so screwing with you because we all hopped into Assassin's Creed Unity
Yeah,
and we
it
were all
was
playing
fun.
around. It was fun time.
That's how Dylan became known as Church Climber.
And in the in the Monopoly episode coming out Wednesday,
Yeah,
me and Gabe used the board that I made on Monopoly.
yeah.
If y'all remember, whenever I was in that party chat and we were all like talking about inside jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had made like the Monopoly board with it.
There's a bunch of
and
inside jokes.
It was a bunch of inside
I haven't
jokes.
seen
and
it.
Church Climber is on there.
I'd
Climber's
like to see that.
Church Climber, Cheek Clapper, and it was another one, but they're the orange properties.
Mass Effect, dude. Like,
The board is called Swiggity Swooty.
so like Mass Effect, I put it in masterpiece because of the original trilogy.
Mhm.
I do think that Andromeda was a lot like Unity. It just when it launched, it was buggy, and it still kind of has some bugs. But I think that the story's fun. The characters aren't as memorable,
Mhm.
but I think the story's fun. The only problem is that like you're in a different galaxy, and they only introduce you to like 2 new alien species. It's all of the same alien species, like the Turians and the Batarians, and it's all these alien
Sense.
species.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, here's the thing. Like that's the thing. I think that was one of the knocks is that like they played it safe.
Yeah.
They played it real safe. Now here's the thing. I like that they did that because like I understand that like when you have a property, an IP that is as
Yeah.
huge as Mass Effect,
Yeah.
you
don't want to screw with it.
you don't want to screw with it.
It's kind of the same thing I feel like with Star Wars, and why like a lot of the races you see in Star Wars are pretty much the same until they
Well-
introduce a race that gets a lot of screen time and that like becomes like a fan favorite, like the Dathomirian Night Brothers and stuff
Yep.
like that, like Darth Maul.
Star Wars is an established universe.
Yes, but I'm saying like Mass Effect having like that playing it safe kind of thing,
Yeah.
and Star Wars kind of did the same thing for a bit.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the people you see in the Star Wars universe for a lot of the early stuff
Yeah.
are just humans.
You want to know what the funny thing is that Star Wars, they played it safe, and then they started expanding, and then you know what they did? They pulled a race out of their butt, out of deep space, called the Yuzhan Vong, threw them in, and people were like, "We don't like." I'll be honest with you. I think that the Yuzhan Vong War series is too long. There's a lot of books that don't need to be in there, but I think overall the whole thing is metal. It honestly feels like the Yuzhan Vong don't belong in the same galaxy as Star Wars. So it's
I-
like, but anyway, we're getting off track.
Yeah,
we're getting off subject. So I want to explain Mass Effect. I think the original trilogy masterpiece. Andromeda is a good game. Good game. I don't really include it with the trilogy, but I do like to play it. Like right now, I'm doing another playthrough of Legendary Edition.
Okay.
I'm doing my fully Renegade female Shepard because I think the female voice actor is better than the male voice actor,
Okay.
and I like good voice acting. So, and I like the Renegade Shepard because she just does what she wants. She doesn't care. Halo only really for like the main trilogy,
And then like Reach and
and then Reach, and then also the lore behind it all. There's so much
Oh, yeah.
lore behind Halo.
oh yeah.
I liked Halo 5. The campaign was fun. Halo 4 wasn't.
Wasn't Idris Elba like?
No, it
in
wasn't
that game?
Idris Elba.
Who was that dude?
I know who you're talking about. It's not Idris Elba. Nice Old Republic. I don't have to explain that.
No.
I don't have to explain that. I probably have like 1,000 hours in KOTOR.
A lot of my picks for the masterpiece section, like Lego, the Mario franchise, like it's about the consistency of the games overall and less about what you like about them.
Yep.
Like I picked up Lego DC Villains
Yeah.
for the PS4. That was the first time I had seen a Lego game where you got to customize a character and it was in the cutscenes. So
Yeah.
in Lego games, they made it to where you could go to like a certain section and you'd be able to build your own character
Yeah.
using parts you unlocked.
Yep.
This was the first game that I had ever seen them. You designed the character and then helped break yourself out of prison,
Yeah.
and then from then on, you were just in the cutscenes because you were a DC villain. You weren't
Yeah.
a hero. You weren't the good guy in the story.
Yeah.
It was nice. I liked it, and
I
it
think
was something different. But it showed that even though there are different mechanics and different ideas behind the Lego games, they can still have that same level of quality and consistency.
I know that me putting Assassin's Creed in very good was a surprise to you because I know you expected me to put them in masterpiece.
I did because you really love the Assassin's Creed
But
games.
I want to say something. Even though I'm a huge fan, I understand that this franchise has left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Mhm.
So that even if you take all of the quality stuff and you put it together, you can say that they're a masterpiece and you'd be right. But the
Mhm.
problem is that like here's the thing. The Assassin's Creed franchise, a lot of peaks and valleys. You know, a lot like Destiny. But the thing is that there's a lot of separation between the peaks and valleys aren't as frantic, you know?
Mhm.
Like the really good Assassin's Creed games are really good games, and even the bad Assassin's Creed games are still better than most other games.
Yeah.
Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a bad Assassin's Creed game,
It's still really good.
but it is a really fun game.
Yeah.
It's a fun if you just drop the Assassin's Creed and you just call it like Odyssey or something like the Odyssey or something like that, or you call it a different name, I love that game. I love it to death. It's not a great has nothing to do with Assassins. Now, the one thing that the like in Origins,
Mhm.
Origins is a great game. It's such a fantastic prequel because that's what the Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla, they're all prequels.
Well, yeah, I figured. You can only go so forward so far before you just become modern.
Yeah. Well, I think the most modern one they made was actually I think World War One, I believe,
Yeah.
like 1914,
Yeah.
I believe. But yeah, no, I understand like how people view that franchise. So I took into account. I personally out of Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and Assassin's Creed, I knew that I had to pick one to be a masterpiece above the others, and I chose Mass Effect because, in my opinion, it's a more complete.
Yeah.
It's a more complete series.
And I like
Assassin's
it.
Creed has a lot more games, so it's a lot more room for like flaws. Mass Effect it's a trilogy and then an extra game.
Yeah.
And Dragon Age is currently a trilogy, but even the trilogy is kind of like you have the first one, which is like near perfect.
Mhm.
The second one, which is like it's missing a lot. It's good, but it's just missing a lot, and it's so different from the original one. And Inquisition is good. It's better than the second one, but it's still not as good as the first one.
Right.
So for me, the second game drags down the Dragon Age trilogy.
I threw Far Cry in there specifically for one game, and I think that's the only time I'll ever do that on a tier list like this. I have very fond memories of playing Far Cry 3 with my brother
Mhm.
on Xbox 360. I have very fond memories of staying up late at my grandparents and playing Far Cry 3 with him.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got my own Xbox and I picked up Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for free with gold
Yeah,
that I truly fell in love with that particular game.
yeah,
Because it was everything that I loved about 80s action movies where it was like, Rick Jennings is a cyborg assassin from the future year 20XX, and his best friend, also a cyborg, dies in your arms, and you have to seek revenge from the evil techno overlord, ba 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 ba. And like there's like dinosaurs that have like glowing after effects to them, and like
Yeah.
the whole thing, the filter on it looks like a VHS tape.
yeah.
Like it is a wonderful designed game. It's probably like garbage in comparison to other Far Cry games. Like because there are a lot of like newer ones in particular that I know people really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I just really like that game for its aesthetic and its idea.
Before we stop, which
Mhm.
I know we're probably getting close to the end because I think we
Go ahead
should.
and tab over to OBS.
Let me tab over. I gotta see how long we've been going.
Stroke on your leg.
Stop.
Oh yeah, it's almost an hour.
Okay, yeah. So it is two-parter. The last thing I'll say, in my opinion, you're talking about the Mario games, Lego games. They're all like consistent,
Mhm.
and Zelda, they're all sort of consistent. Although a lot of them don't really operate very well. I think there's one franchise in Masterpiece that, in my opinion, it doesn't have a bad game in it, and they're like God of War. In my opinion, God of War is the perfect franchise, especially now with Ragnarok, and then with where it's going. Originally, I think it was a very shallow franchise because it's a tale as old as time. It's a revenge story.
Mm-hmm.
But with God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok, they have
It
brought.
becomes so much more.
Oh my God, it's so much more. It's so much more. It's so many. Like, did I tell you that after I beat Ragnarok, I sat in my living room and cried for 30 minutes?
No.
I finished Ragnarok and it brought me to tears.
Oh God.
No, not bad tears. Like the emotional catharsis, the emotional catharsis that I experienced playing Ragnarok at the very end. Like I cannot explain to you how that game. I literally got in bed with my wife, and I was still crying. She heard me, and she I was Little Spoon until I fell asleep. That game wrecked me.
Oh no.
Do you know whenever like a piece of media does something to you to where like anytime you think about it, you get like a pit in your stomach?
Mm-hmm.
Ragnarok wrecked me so much that like after I beat the game, if I thought about it, it made me I was back in that place. Because at the end of the game, you're on top of a mountain and you experience the emotions, and it starts playing the credits, but you're still going, and it's singing, and it's like everything about it, the music, the script, the cinema, everything about it is just I can't. Brendan and I, after God of War 4 came out, Brendan and I spent we drove down to New Orleans on a trip together. We spent the entire trip talking about where we thought the series could go, and we did not think it was going to go there.
Oh man.
You are not ready for it, and you
know what? Because okay, so you said when a piece of media does that to you, only piece of media that's really done that to me recently. I get that feeling whenever I think about certain parts of Naruto's story,
Yeah.
like Jiraiya.
Yep.
And like there are certain portions of that story that really make me like kind of want to curl up and die a little bit. That if that happened to you, because you, as long as I've known you, you are not that kind of person.
Nope.
If that game did that to you, good
God of War
God.
Ragnarok wrecked me emotionally.
I am not gonna be okay. Cool.
See, like that's why for me, my pick for game of the year was God of War because of the way it made me feel. Elden Ring, I wasn't invested. I was just playing a game. I was just robot, just doop a doop a doop. I was just, I was only beating the game so that I could say that I beat the game, so that I didn't get hit with a get good on the internet. But with Ragnarok, I cared. I cared
Dude,
so much.
Here's what I have to say about the game of the year. Everything.
Yeah.
If Spider-Man 2 loses out to anything after what we have seen,
Um,
I'm gonna punch someone.
what do you mean after what we've seen? Do you see all the games that are coming out?
Have you seen the 12-minute trailer for Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, I've seen the 12-minute trailer for Spider-Man 2. It's going to be a fun game, but don't be surprised if it doesn't win.
Yuri Lowenthal makes me hard.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming to Boss Pros. This has been part 2 of our video game franchise tier list. Now, we understand that a lot of games were left off.
This is our opinion of the games that we have played and the games that are near and dear to us.
I will say this right now. Randy knows me. I'm very good at talking out of my butt.
Mm-hmm. You've mastered it.
Randy knows not to play any games with me that involve
Lying.
lying or pretending to be like games like Mafia.
Games like the Jackbox game, like Faker.
Faker. Yeah.
Can't play Faker with
I
you.
can't play Faker with me. Also, what was it? It was One Night Ultimate Werewolf. That game too.
Yep.
When it comes to video games, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that have played a lot of games that are gonna know more about it than me. And if I try to talk out of my butt, it's gonna be very obvious. So, a lot of these games were left off because we just haven't touched them. They're games that we've heard about. We've seen people. We know people play them. We know they're good. We just haven't touched them, and we're not gonna lie. So.
Yeah.
So
Please feel free to tell us your opinion on some of the games that we either
oh
ranked
please
or left off. Engage with us in the comments. Let us have that connection with you guys because we genuinely care about the games that we play and the games that get you guys interested.
Yeah.
And so like he hasn't played Amnesia that I know of.
But
He wants to.
But I have thought about it because I do have access to all of them on Game Pass for free.
And I have access to a lot of them. I've been wanting to finish playing them.
And
I think
I would like to play Five Nights at Freddy's so that I can understand the movie whenever I go see it because I'm going to go see it because I'm a slut.
yeah. Me too. That's oh man.
I only really want to go see it for Matthew Lillard. That's it.
That's the same reason I want to go see it.
Yeah.
And honestly, we could just watch the game theory lore videos and you'd get more out of it than playing the games.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No. We've already gone for an hour. We've already gone for an hour.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Stop talking.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to follow us here on wherever you're listening to your podcast. And if you want to follow us on YouTube, you can go over there. This video will be coming out the week after it airs on Spotify or wherever you're listening. So please go over to YouTube, give us a follow, check us out, and support our endeavors here because we want to be able to do this full time for you guys and for us. So
please tell us how wrong we are in the comments.
Please let us hear.
I'm not saying that sarcastically. I want to hear the vitriol. I want to hear the venom.
We want to hear what you think about the games that you care about on this list that we either didn't judge because we haven't played them or have judged, in your opinion, incorrectly.
Yeah. Because I also understand that a lot of most of the games that are in Masterpiece probably don't belong there.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's fine.
This is our opinion of what masterpieces are.
If anybody else looked at that Masterpiece list, they go,
Nate would shit himself.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Nate would agree with eight of those 16 that are sitting there.
Well, because the problem is Nate hasn't played. He hasn't played Mass Effect. He's played Lego.
Yeah.
He's played a little bit of Halo. I know he's played a lot of Mario. I know he's played KOTOR. I know he's not played Gears of War. He's played Zelda. I know he's played Ultimate Alliance. We were talking about that just the other day. And I know he's not played Diablo. So he'd probably agree with God. He'd probably agree with God of War.
He would not agree with The Forest.
He would not agree with The Forest.
He would not say that needs to go up there.
Nate did not have fun on The Forest. But,
no.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and
Lolo. No. Lolo baby.
Anyway, so we will stop the recording now. Hope you guys have a good evening. We are going to
take care of yourselves.
Yeah, take care of yourselves. Drink water, eat bread,
Come fast.
touch grass, kick rocks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Drink water, eat bread, come fast.
Why are you not clicking the stop button? Why did you start streaming? Where did that go?